Hi, my name is Elijah, and this is my informative speech. How are you staying physically fit during the quarantine? How many of you gym rats out there can't find the motivation to lift at home? A lot of people are neglecting their fitness goals right now due to the current lockdown, and others are relying on pull-ups and push-ups as a band-aid to preserve their muscle. It's really easy to become top-heavy with all the simple upper body workouts you can do at home, but what about lower body? For me personally, squats are my staple. They're my go-to, whether it's at the gym with a barbell or at home with anything around the house. After my speech, you will be able to add these different types of variations to your workouts, and you will understand the significance of the squat. Squats should be a staple in everyone's routine, for they can help you build the overall full physique. Before I can teach you the variation of squats, you must learn how to do a squat and understand how they help your body. Why are squats important? Squats are the most functional exercise you can do, simply to the fact that you do them every day. Whether it's picking up after your kids or reaching down the refrigerator to the lowest drawer, you're still activating those muscles. You know? Squats also help improve your mobility. Weighted squats in particular, they can help deepen your range of motion, extending your muscles and ligaments, such as the hip flexors, calves, and knees, and they'll help with flexibility. Squats are also full body movement. To perform one squat, you're incorporating a bunch of different muscle groups, such as the quads, hamstrings, glutes, your spinal erectors, all of those. That's just to name a few. So not only does it help build muscle in your lower body, but it also aids in fat burning. And in a big way, it helps develop your nervous system also. Well, now that you understand the importance of squatting and its health benefits, now you gotta get the proper form. Now you gotta learn the proper form of how to do a squat. So how to do a squat. First, you gotta start with your feet shoulder width apart. While keeping your chest up and core tight, you wanna push your hips back as if you're sitting in a chair. And one big thing is you want to keep the weight on the back of your heels. Definitely. Next, when you're down in the squat, you want to pause down there, but you want your knees to be right over your toes. You want them to be in line with each other. You don't want your knees to go beyond them, because then you risk injury. And then you exhale and you return back to the starting position. You want to, when you're down in your squat, you want to make sure your hips are parallel to the ground. They don't want, maybe a little past it, but you don't want to do quarter squats because it defeats the purpose. Well, after you practice that a couple of times and you feel confident in your form, then you can move on to variations, to help challenge you. So there's a bunch of different squat variations out there. These are just my favorites. These three I feel are really effective when I add them when I'm working out. So those three: goblet squats, squat jumps, wall holds. Goblet squats are basically just air squats, except for you're holding a weight to your chest. It helps, build those lower body muscles in your quads. Those are my favorite because, you can grab just about anything around, whether it's a kettlebell, dumbbell, your cat or your dog, they all work. As long as you have that weight that pushes you down, adds some extra tension. Also, squat jumps. Squat jumps are good. Exactly what it sounds like. You squat down, and once your legs are parallel, you just jump up as high as you can, and you return to start position. That's one repetition. And next is wall holds. Wall holds are by far the worst. Wall holds is when you squat down until your legs are parallel and you just hold it. You can do 3 sets of 30 seconds and that'll get you burning. Wall holds are one of my favorites. So now that you know those, you can also add those variations to your workout routine also. So today I explained to you how to take your workouts to a next level with bodyweight squats, and I also taught you some squat variations to experiment with, see which one works for you. We also reviewed why are squats so important. We also taught you how to do a squat, And, you know, like I said, with those variations, you know, you got to find which one is good for you. So now you understand why I love this movement so much. Squats are a good way to increase strength, power, and balance. And I promise, if you do these with your sessions, you'll learn to love them and you'll master them. You become really good at it. You'll never want to stop. Thank you for your time.